Welcome back, everyone, and let's get back to the conversation. We've been speaking before the break with the Minister of Labor and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige, who joins us from our Abuja studio. Let's get back to talking to him about the issues of fuel price and electricity tariff. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for your time tonight. Let me take you up on the issue of the timing of the policies of government. There are people also who have criticized the timing of the deregulation policy. And the electricity tariff issue also is part of it. The timing, a lot of people believe that with the COVID-19 pandemic, which has depleted the take-home pay of the average man in Nigeria, that government did not get it right.
Well, Shaun, first and foremost is for you to know that government did not inflict COVID-19 on Nigerians. It's a world pandemic. And this government has tried as much as possible to cushion the effects on Nigerians. So before even we talk about the regulation, government has done a 500 billion intervention program for COVID-19 alone. And the deregulation, the movement of price of petroleum from 145 down to 125 is a coincidental situation. It wasn't done by government. Let nobody take credit for that. It was market forces that brought it down. So these people who are criticizing should know that. If you refuse to agree on that, then you are just doing what we can call witch hunting of government policies. Government did not bring down the price from 145 to 125. Even though some people were clapping for government. It wasn't government decision. It was market forces decision. And some of us warned at that time that Nigerians should be briefed fully that is not government's doing. So I don't want those people now to continue propagating that pernicious view that government had brought something during COVID-19. No, it's coincidental that both happened at the same time. It's market forces that drove down the price of petrol. Diesel had been up 200 and something because the regulation had been stopped there long time. Kerosene is up because it's been stopped long time. This is petrol. And petrol is a byproduct of crude, just like diesel and kerosene. So this is it. Government have been magnanimous in the past to do subsidy because they have a leeway to get some money to do so. And this money they're getting impinges on the federation accounts. Because when NNPC does that, it doesn't return the full benefit to federation account for all the states to have their own share. This has resulted in some states owing salaries, some states not paying minimum wage to their workers, not to talk about the minimum wage adjustments, consequential adjustment. So let that of petroleum go its way. It has been deregulated since 17th of March.
So, Honorable Minister...
And I say, no credit to government.
Yeah, so, Honorable Minister...
It's market forces.
Yeah, so
I'm coming, Shaun. Let me take the second leg of your question. The second leg of your question is that government have not done anything. We have done something. We did a 500 billion COVID intervention. And part of the palliatives offered to Nigerian people is from this COVID-19 2020 intervention. For example, we have expanded to do a 1 million conditional cash transfer for the urban poor. These people were omitted in the old registry, the old register that was done. So President graciously approved. Expand this. 1 million persons. At least 5 persons in every home. So we are talking about 5 million Nigerians benefiting from it. So they are doing so. We have now asked labor to make sure that your workers are not excluded from this. Do an inventory with the Office of Head of Service, even in the state, and we give you a direct allocation of nothing less than 50,000. It could get up to 100,000. So that these people will be paid the conditional cash transfer for the next 12 months. That is there. The minimum estimate on 50,000 will be 2.5 billion. If it's 100,000, 5 billion. This is what is there as a palliative. We are giving them buses. We have on ground about 133. More will come. The private sector have also indicated that they will contribute if government gives them some levy waiver, which government is ready to do, so that they can bring more buses in here. And those buses will be converted to autogas, because we don't want pressure to be on petroleum, or on PMS, sorry, anymore. We want to downplay the usage of petroleum, and we're now moving into autogas. The world is going to autogas. So I do not see anything deceptive or anything Ngige approach about this. The only thing there is that Labour saw with us, our argument was more superior. As a matter of fact, I had to conscript the Secretary to Government of the Federation to come and lead his troops. I'm supposed to be an arbiter. And he had to come for the last 2 meetings. He led the government group. And Labour saw that everything being said there in petroleum was okay.
Honorable
and the
Minister,
palliatives given to them, okay.
Senator Ngige,